Hello everyone. So we are back today on Friday, 8th of March 2019 with the daily cybersecurity news. So we got four news for today. The first one is Fileless malware targeting Brazilian and Thai bank customers with multiple threats. So a fileless malware is something which doesn't store the file in the disk and uses the memory, and that's because it doesn't store in the disk the file. The antivirus cannot detect it, so it has to be sandboxing or analysis based products which can detect fileless malwares. Okay, so more details on this news. This was detected by Trend Micro as they found a Trojan named trojan.bat.benlo.thpaiai, which connects to one of the website to download PowerShell codes, and then it connects to another website to execute the codes and contact other URLs before extracting and renaming its files so they appear to be valid Windows functions. After that, it forces the victim's machine to restart and creates a lock screen designed to trick the user into providing his or her login credentials. So while it's said to work deleting all its dropped files, the malware downloads two other threads. So the first thread is detected as a Trojan spy.win32.banrp.as, which opens the Outlook and sends the stored email addresses to its command and control server (CNC). And the second thread is detected as hktl_radmin, which lets the digital attacker log into the system once the user logs off, then gain the admin privileges and will monitor the screen activity. So this campaign described above comes actually amid the rise in fileless malware attacks recently. In a report recently published, it was observed that these operations involving PowerShell techniques and other fileless tactics account for more than 35% of all the attacks which were observed in last year 2018, and which is already up by 29% from the earlier year of 2017. So security professionals, there are ways to detect it, as I said, using the behavior analysis tools for the endpoints, and security professionals can defend their organizations against these different kinds of digital threats, like banking trojans with fileless malware, by regularly updating or patching their software for known vulnerabilities. Going to the second news, which is ultrasounds lack ultra security, which research shows. Okay, so this one is more on the medical side, the medical tools used in the hospitals and clinics. So this one comes from Checkpoint, which says that ultrasound technology using an outdated operating system is vulnerable to attacks, according to the research from Checkpoint. There is a video demonstration also for that, which we will put in the link in the description, so please take a look at that video. It's a short one. So the researchers revealed that connected ultrasound machines running Windows 2000 are able to be exploited. Because the Windows 2000 platform is no longer receiving patches from Microsoft, the machines were rather easy for researchers to exploit. And if it's exploited as shown in the video, a hacker could reportedly have full range access and be able to edit medical data on the ultrasound machines. So while an attacker would not be able to access personal information about pregnant women, they could theoretically change patient results and use medical information to blackmail people. Also, having access to these systems would enable the attacker to put ransomware on the system. Okay, so that's for second news. Moving on to the third news, which is from Cisco. Cisco tells Nexus switch owners to disable POAP feature for security reasons. So let's see what is POAP quickly. POAP is a power on auto provisioning feature in Cisco Nexus switches, which automates the process of upgrading software images and installing configuration files on Cisco Nexus switches that are being deployed in the network. And this is done by connecting to the DHCP server. Okay, now going to the news. So this is coming from Cisco in the security alert which was published today, and the Cisco is asking Nexus switches to disable a feature called POAP for security reasons. POAP is currently enabled by default in NX OS, the operating system running in Nexus. And POAP, as I said, is an automatic provisioning and zero-touch deployment feature that assists device owners in the initial deployment configuration of Nexus switches. Cisco is saying that the POAP feature on Nexus devices will accept the first DHCP response it receives, and an attacker present on the local network can send malformed DHCP responses to Nexus switches to hijack their POAP settings and trick switches into downloading and executing configuration scripts from an attacker's server, which is very correct and scary. So this bug doesn't allow hackers to take over devices by direct exploitation, but it can be immensely helpful for attackers who have already compromised the system on an internal network and would like to escalate their access to other devices. So Cisco is recommending that Nexus owners disable the POAP feature if they are not using it, which is mostly the cases. I mean, if you are using an old Nexus switch, you would not be using this feature, and mostly if you have not disabled it, you should just go and disable it. But I've seen like people not using this feature. Okay, and the company has released NXOS updates for all Nexus modules that include a new terminal command to disable the feature. And besides this POAP security alert, there are 30 more vulnerabilities which Cisco announced the patches for today. So you should take a look at the Cisco website.